Hey everybody, welcome to Monday night. We're at the Davis residence.
It's still Nikki,
I'm still chilly.
and we're still the Davises.
Yep,
We're on the countdown though for 20 years.
that's right.
We've got 2 more weeks to go.
Yep. Woo-hoo.
So, welcome. Thanks for joining us on Monday night. It's a beautiful day in the Davis neighborhood.
It actually is. It's really nice.
We've
out.
had 3 days without rain.
For like first time this
Right.
year. I think. Yeah.
Since I don't know March.
Since March
sometime.
at least. Yeah.
It came in like a lion and is still roaring.
Still bitching and moaning. That's for sure.
Um,
So, where are we at tonight?
We're in Tennessee.
We are in Tennessee.
And we just came back from Tennessee.
We did.
Like literally
Yeah.
came back from Tennessee a couple weeks ago. We
Yeah.
had that conversation. But so I love Tennessee. And this is one of the reasons I love Tennessee.
Last week was my week.
Yeah, this is probably my week.
This is your week.
I'm watching a little bitty spider hanging off
Yeah.
my tomato
I'll
plants.
turn that light off, would you? It's a little bright.
I will turn that light
Thank you.
off. What?
Did you hear what happened in the news today?
No, what happened in the news today? I actually have not followed. I've been very busy work-wise.
The convict out of Alabama and his bride, who was a jailer or bailiff or something, have been captured.
Oh, good.
In Evansville, Indiana. So big, huge shout out to the federal, the state, the local, po-po, the men and women in blue in Evansville.
That's
We've been there a few times, Evansville. So
more than a few times. It's about 2 hours away from where we live.
Yeah.
No, I had not heard that.
Yep.
But
car chase today.
Goodness, that's very
They
close
tracked
to
him
home.
down. Yeah, a couple hours away. So huge shout out to those guys and gals.
Huge shout out to those guys and gals every day of the week, let alone today. So
yeah, great job, great work.
Yeah, wow, close to home.
Yeah.
This is my week. You're a bourbon fan.
I'm a more bourbon fan than Well, yeah, this is still bourbon.
I mean, technically, but
they just don't name it bourbon. They don't call it bourbon. They call it Tennessee whiskey.
Okay.
It's still bourbon.
Jack and I have had a long love affair.
Not me.
Many years. I've been with Jack longer than I've been with you.
Yep.
So
that's fine. You can. Hey, I'm not jealous. Not at all.
That's good. So anyway, moving on with that conversation. We're in Tennessee, and so the kiddo has this somewhat recent love affair with buffalo chicken sandwiches. They kind of came out of nowhere.
She's always been a fan of the hot sauces.
She loves hot sauce and hot spicy foods, and teases me incessantly about the fact that I can't handle them.
Nope.
They make my nose run. So every place we go, if there's a buffalo chicken sandwich, that's what she has.
Or of some flavor of that.
Right. Variation.
Chicken wings.
So we're going to take the opportunity tonight to do a play on Nashville Hot Chicken. It's not going to be the identical recipe by any stretch, but let's say close and
enough.
Certainly with the same kind of components and methods. So that and fried pickles, because I mean, why not?
Yeah. We're already frying something. You might as well pickle fries too.
And I actually don't know. I remember eating fried pickles for the first time many moons ago, but I don't know
where you had them first, or where they
or what bar they came out of and what state. They are popular, however, in Tennessee. So we're gonna take that and run with it. Mac and cheese, because we're eating hot food, and we'll talk about the reason behind that.
Yeah.
And
what else are we drinking?
Well,
that's my job.
Yeah, I'm looking at you like, okay, let's tell us. I mean, it's not.
Yeah, well, it's not the Tennessee Fire brand.
No, which is, by the way, my favorite cinnamon whiskey.
Yeah,
it is.
But we're making Lynchburg Lemonade,
which is also one of my favorites.
Yeah. So you want to put a little, maybe a little bit of ice in there, but not a whole lot.
Well, I'm going to put on my apron and protect my.
Okay, you do that.
T-shirt.
I'm going to start off with 1.5 ounces.
Then I'll be happy to.
Of Jack. Going in each glass.
Can't tie my apron. I'm sure my facial expression says it all.
So 1.5 ounces of Jack. And this one we're not, no shakers involved.
I hope you don't need simple syrup because I don't have any.
Don't need simple syrup.
How much ice do you want?
Just a little bit, itty bitty bit right now.
Oh.
Like 2 cubes. because I just want to keep it cool. So whenever I put in the non-alcoholic.
Okay, then I'll just leave that right there until you need it.
Yeah, because then we put in.
I'll get out of the way.
Yeah. The non-alcoholic stuff. So we've got 1.5 ounces of Jack, 1 ounce of Cointreau, because the original recipe calls for triple sec. Don't ever buy triple sec.
Well, it's rail. You know.
Well, no, it's just nasty, is what it is.
It
sucks. So buy Cointreau or buy Grand Marnier.
It's orange liqueur is what you're after.
Yeah, that's it.
Whichever one you buy.
There's some lemon juice, freshly squeezed right out of the bottle.
And if you like triple sec, buy triple sec.
Don't buy triple sec. It sucks.
Triple sec's for me. Triple sec's. Ha. Yeah, no.
Mm-mm.
I was thinking about college days. That might have been why I had a Freudian slip there.
It might have been. So we do splash, splash.
Would you more than splash for me?
No, we ice.
Okay.
Then we fill it with ice.
Oh, I might need. It froze. You want more ice?
Yeah, fill it. Because we're going to do 1.5 ounces. A Sprite. Which is what we're using. Sprite, 7-Up, whatever you want.
Whichever. Generic, doesn't matter.
Lemon, lime, cola.
That's all you need.
But we're using Sprite for the fizzies.
Okay.
Then where's the spoon?
Here, it's out here. You want the big one?
Yeah, the bar spoon.
I know. I have various lengths of bar spoons.
This is a good one. This one works fine. You're supposed to stir.
There's the mama. I hope she missed that college comment.
She didn't. She heard it. She may not have caught it, but she was on in time to hear it. There you go. This is our Lynchburg Lemonade.
Cheers.
Cheers to us.
Yeah, always one of my favorites.
It's good.
It's really good with cherry in it also, by the way. Sure. I like cherries and lemonade.
She says she got it.
I was an angel. We don't have to put cherry juice in yours.
Oh, might as well.
I just like the flavor.
Yeah, there we go.
That and, well, that turned out pretty. I don't know, you can barely see that, but. Gives it a little bit more sweet.
Little Lynchburg sunrise there.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Oh, you know what? I was, Mom, let me know if you can hear. I've turned the air conditioner on in the kitchen. Let me know if it's too loud in the background. Because if it's not, I'm going to leave it on. Well, now she won't be able to hear it at all.
There we go.
Because it is loud. Because
it's not that bad.
It was an addition.
It was something we needed, though.
It's in addition to the central air.
Oh. She just can't hear the AC.
Okay, good. Whew.
So she says a bar on the river in Vicksburg is where we first had fried pickles.
Oh, well, thank you for remembering that for me.
Yeah.
I was in college on that trip.
Yeah.
That was also a trip where I decided that vampires were real because of a historic home tour that we went on when I kept looking up at all of the ancestral portraits and looking at the owner of the home that we were in and decided that there was no difference between the two people. The DNA was strong in that family. Okay.
Was it?
Yeah. Yes, but it was like uncanny.
I don't know how many people we got watching.
Well, let us know if you're watching.
Just to say hi. I mean.
Okay, so we have a lot going on tonight with frying various things.
Well, then let me pull you over there.
Yes.
You can see what they're doing.
And I'm gonna try.
You got the glove on. I got one glove on.
I have one glove on, but that's all I need. I'm gonna. Yeah, that kind of.
That didn't really do a whole lot.
Okay. Does it help on that side?
Not really.
Well.
Just makes more shadows.
It just makes more shadows. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't figure out lighting over here, so there's not. weirdness. Okay, so to cut down on frying time and to make these a little bit easier as far as building Phoebe's sandwich, Chili and I are not going to do sandwiches. We're just going to do the chicken.
But we're going to make them tenderized, right?
Well, I'm just going to cut. Now, this little guy is probably about the right size. I'm going to, and I've only got one glove on, so I'm only going to use one hand here.
Here, put your other hand out. I'll put your glove.
It's fine.
You need a glove.
I have one. I'm using a knife. I don't like to have gloves on with my knife.
Okay.
All right.
Smash it down.
Yeah, he's small enough we can use him like that.
Okay.
These other two are a little bit on the thick side. So I'm actually going to cut them in half and saved it for a camera so I could show you guys how to do it. I always start on the thicker end because it's easier to get the knife going. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to stop about part of the way and show you how to butterfly a chicken breast if you ever want to, and then I'll finish up. But what we're going to do is kind of slice him in half so he's thinner, or she, I don't know.
It's chicken boob.
So with the hilt of your knife, kind of start in about at the halfway point and holding with the palm of your hand, hold this tight and just kind of start slicing through.
You don't really want a dull knife for this.
No, you need a very sharp knife for this. And I kind of start pulling back as I'm doing it and hold it with this thumb. And if you wanted to butterfly, you'd go almost all the way through. Right now, my knife is about right here. And you could butterfly this open and start pounding and have this nice, great big chicken breast to fry for a schnitzel or something along those lines. I'm going to go ahead and finish the process.
All the way through.
Yeah. Now, see, that's a perfect butterfly right there. And I'm not all the way through yet. One more slice, however, or two, I'm kind of through. Now, if I wanted to do Nashville Hot Chicken schnitzel, that would be perfect. All right, so we have 3 good pieces there. I'm going to do the same thing with this. Now, these still have the tenderloin on, by the way. This piece right here, if I were to slice that off, would be the tenderloin. I'm going to leave it on, though. And you can tell that right here with that little bit of a seam. That's kind of where that tenderloin sits.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to start with the hilt of the knife and kind of bury in and start slicing straight down through. And then I pull back with my thumb so I can see where I'm at. And get the knife back in there in a good spot. And this does not have to be perfect. See, I've got a little gill there where I missed. You know, it's not culinary school, it's dinner. I've said that more than once.
So for these Nashville Hot Chickens, we're going from a D cup to about a B cup.
About that, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to fry all of it, or you just want to fry what's for tonight? Okay.
Sure, fry it all.
All right, so now I'm done with this.
Have lunch tomorrow.
Okay, that's fine.
Because it'll be good for lunch.
Oh, yeah. And since Chili said that, I will tell you that if you've got an air fryer, this is a perfect thing to reheat an air fryer.
Oh, yeah, that would be good.
You can certainly reheat in the microwave, but you're not going to get the crispy that you would get in an air fryer.
We're back to us.
Oh.
And, yep. It's a sweet drink, too. I like that.
That's why I like it.
It's a sweet lemonade.
Mm-hmm. But we almost never make them. We usually just buy them already made.
Yeah.
But they're so much better if you make them.
Yeah. And all it takes is 2 cocktails, two liqueurs.
Right. All right. So we're going to double dredge our chicken.
Are we going to...
So here's kind of the agenda for the night.
Dredge our pickles first?
No, we're going to dredge our chicken first because it has to sit for about 10 minutes and let the dredge adhere to the chicken.
Oh.
So we're going to do that process first. And because I only have one set of these and I don't want to dirty up a bunch of dishes, we're going to pause for a cleaning break.
Commercial cocktail break.
Right. And come back and do our pickles while the chicken is resting. Anytime you dredge, if you have time to let the meat rest, it's a better idea to do that because it really allows that breading to stick. And that's what we want. Who's watching? Brandon?
Yeah.
My Brandon?
Yeah.
My brother Brandon?
Yeah.
Welcome. All right, so we're going to double dredge, and I'm going to do about 2/3 of a cup of flour. And the first and third, I don't know if you can see all three of those.
No, I'll take you off, and they'll be able to see all three. There we go. Now they can see all three.
In the middle, I'm going to use some buttermilk with some egg. The fried pickles, by the way, is pretty identical to this, too.
Buttermilk.
Buttermilk's a little bit more acidic.
Not buttermilk.
What?
Not buttermilk? Or
no, that is buttermilk.
Okay.
Use buttermilk because it's acidic.
Oh, okay. Cultured low-fat buttermilk.
Which is pretty much what you did.
Yeah, that's cool.
Notice well, you can't see it. I'm cracking my eggs over here. Now, if you get an eggshell in here, what do we do, Chili Davis?
We use the egg.
Right.
The other part of the shell.
You use the shell to attract shell. Very monogamous relationship there with that shell. Eggshells do not like fingertips.
No. They like other eggshells, though.
They do like other eggshells. Okay. So there are lots of hot spices that go in the Nashville Hot Chicken. So again, this is a play on Nashville Hot Chicken.
There's your skips. Oh.
So I'm going to finish out the middle, and
is our wet stuff?
Our wet, and whatever hot sauce you like. We like Frank's. That's what I'm using.
Okay. Frank's is not very hot.
But it is not hot at all, really.
No, but it's got good flavor.
So
we've got some other hot sauces in here.
Well, we do have lots of hot sauce because we like hot sauce. Insofar as that my tongue cannot take it, my stomach does fine. So I like hot sauce or hot stuff.
You want the sriracha?
Only if you want it in the sauce.
Yeah.
Okay. So in both of the flour combinations here, you guys probably know what this is by now. Yes, there's salt in here. This is salt, white pepper, onion powder, garlic powder.
A bunch of white stuff.
And I'm going to be pretty liberal. So it's about a teaspoon going in. You want to season all sides of the dredge. Normally, this calls for all sorts of different chili powders, cayenne peppers. Mm-hmm. I'm going to stick to something that is kind of from Nashville. And we picked this up when we were there. We ran to the farmer's market, which is also, by the way, where we got the hot honey that we'll also use later. Yep. This is just a 3-pepper blend, but I'm going to use it since it's from there. It is not overly spicy, however. So
it's got some good kick.
It's got some kick. But it's jalapeno, serrano, and poblano. So it's a little bit milder than what the traditional hot chicken is. So I guess what else I'm going to put in there?
A hot one.
Oh, yeah. He had, but no.
Yeah. And I know my wife, and I was like, no, we're not going to get that one.
So in this final one, I'm going to put some Aleppo pepper in, which has really good flavor and really good heat. Now, this is not killer hot.
Nope.
It is not hot, mind you.
Nope.
Can you get me a fork, please?
Yeah.
So I'm going to whisk this. Would have been easier, by the way, in a mixing bowl and then pour it in here. Would you just stir those together? Like I said, I'm trying not to dirty dishes. God, I love Frank's. The smell is just incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I probably have more buttermilk here than I need.
We ought to do this for
the Elks.
Mm-hmm. The lodge.
I don't think they could take the heat, honey.
Well, you don't have to make it hot. You can make it like.
I guess I can do two batches.
Well, do just a regular. And then add like a crazy hot sauce.
Now, the deal with the Nashville Hot Chicken is there's like another layer after you fry it, and that's where we're going to get into. Whoop. All right.
Can we do the other one?
Yeah, I'm going to rinse this off so I can use it again. Switch. I'm going to stick this cutting board in the dishwasher so it's out of my way. Whee! Whoo! Jack Daniels is my friend.
You haven't even had that much.
I know. How you doing there, dude?
Doing good.
All right. So just as a reminder, this is a play on the traditional.
There you go.
Different spices, kind of the same cooking method. All right. So now, would you, well, you need one of these.
Yep.
Because that's what the chicken's going to sit on.
You can kind of see that.
That's okay. This won't take long. I've only got 5 pieces of chicken. So, all right. So in here, pat it down so it's nice and coated. Uh-oh, I forgot something.
What?
I forgot my, this.
Here, I'll do that. How much?
Thank you. I need about a tablespoon. I forgot the cornstarch in the first batch. So why cornstarch, you ask?
Because it makes it crisp up.
This is kind of a Chinese recipe secret or Chinese restaurant secret. Cornstarch makes it get nice and crispy.
Let me stir.
I got it with my fingers. It's fine.
Okay.
And if you wanted a little nice and crispy and puffy, you could use self-rising flour or a little bit of baking powder in here too. All right. So fix that problem. I'm glad I thought of it. So then.
Where's your other glove?
It's okay.
Woman.
Then into the wet.
Supposed to be using gloves.
Then over into the dry.
You need another glove?
Well, not now.
Yeah.
It's fine. I already have to wash that hand, so just leave it. Chili, leave it. When your hand's already wet. Okay, so now we want to press that down so it gets nice and coated. Hopefully I've got enough flour. I might have to put more flour on here. All right, so then there we go.
So what you're saying, sometimes it's too late for the condom to go on. It's never too early, but sometimes it's too late, huh?
A little bit too late, yeah.
All right.
So there's a new show coming on the History Channel.
Yeah.
Y'all in love with the History Channel. Always have been.
Well, now they've been like on this food kick on the History Channel.
Well, because people are on a food kick.
Yeah.
But they've had
Adam eats everything.
Adam Richman's kind of a
yeah
staple in this world at this point. But there's a new, what is it? How the bets, booze, and sex that built America, I think is what it is.
Yep.
And one of the commercials talks about how condoms were. This is a really lovely conversation, but it's kind of funny.
Just look at where we're working on chickens.
I mean,
they were sausage casings.
Right? Yeah. Which are
your first commercial.
Anybody who knows anything about that world knows that already, but it is going to be an interesting.
I got to make another cocktail after this.
Interesting show for sure. I'm going to have to. I might use this buttermilk for the pickles. And before anybody goes, ooh, because my chicken's been in my buttermilk, I'm frying the damn pickles. It'll be fine.
Yep, it'll be fine.
But we want those pickles to have a little bit of heat.
Yep.
I am going to need for you to...
I'm making a cocktail. You're just going to have to wait.
Well, that's fine. Didn't have quite enough flour in this last one, but I can transfer some here. Also going to have to move things over.
Mama Moore says we're killing her.
What?
Mama Moore says we're killing her.
I usually do.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do just because I can.
It's true.
I'm going to try desperately to make it through these last two here. I mean, we could talk about pineapples.
Nah.
When we get to Hawaii, we'll talk about pineapples.
We'll talk about pineapples later.
I lost my chicken. So what else happened today? Anything? Okay, I'm gonna have to switch hands here because
as much as
my glove is gummy.
A dog lover you are, a little 2-year-old dog got a medal in Ukraine today. I can't remember what kind of.
I didn't catch that at all.
Because he's been instrumental in finding.
Oh, the little one that looks like sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, kind of white instead of cream colored, but yeah, little terrier.
My hands are like super gummy over here, so I've like lost the ability to keep a dry hand.
No glove, no love.
It has nothing to do with that.
Mm-hmm. Man, those look good.
They're gonna be good. Would you rinse that out, please?
Yeah.
And the side, because my hand got it. Smells good. That's why I'm gonna use this buttermilk again, because that Frank's is. Whew. Smells really good, and will be good on those pickles. Did not say this was not a messy proposition here. And I'm using the same skillet for both too, so which is gonna take us a little bit longer. I don't have 2 separate pans going tonight, but I just didn't want to dirty up half the kitchen.
Nope.
All right, so those are done. I'm gonna wash my hands off here.
This one's clean.
Thank you.
And kind of dry.
It doesn't have to be perfectly dry.
Oh, I know. I'm going to pull up the pan and show them all the chicken moves. There we go. How does that look, folks? Those are getting ready to go in.
Yeah.
Oh, you can smell the peppers.
I just set them over here on the blue thing behind you. They're fine. All right, so now I'm going to turn on the heat to get the. Thank you.
There, you need those.
Well, not now.
I got that. I'm
Okay.
watching it.
Now, if you don't like dealing with raw meat, use gloves. I do that on the show to keep it from make it easier.
The buttermilk stuff or no?
No, I'm going to use it for the pickles.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to, because I don't want that to be overly wet. So we're going to.
Clean.
No, I know. I'm going to, because they're too wet for the flour base. It's okay. You know, life goes on. I'll dirty up a couple more dishes.
That's true.
As soon as I find them.
I had dried that one.
I know. It's okay.
Oh, I know.
I have other pans to use.
Mm-hmm.
Ta-da! Okay. So with the pickles, we're going to build the dredge again. I'm not going to do hot pickles, so we're going to...
Keep it up on your Lynchburg? Nope.
I will in a momento. So same flour. Who else is watching tonight?
I don't know. Just those 2 people so far are the only people that have spoken up. Spoken out. Okay. Maybe the other ones have been scared off by our commentary. Who knows?
I really doubt it. Okay. We're just going to season with salt, pepper, onion, garlic.
Your fork's still over there, so.
That's fine. And be my guest if you want something a little bit hotter on these. This is one of those build it however you want to situations.
Put the peppers. Skips peppers.
I wasn't going to kill my taste buds on everything.
Oh, well, you can put them on one. So, Brandon says it's rated G so far. That's what I think, too.
Right? We're not talking about anything.
We haven't used any naughty words yet,
Shit.
to my knowledge. We're like maybe 8th grade health class.
Well, I don't know. The kids in freshman health class right now, and woo, those are some fun conversations. All right, plain old hamburger dill pickle chips.
That's why I said we're maybe in like 8th grade health class.
Can you grab me another plate out of there, please?
Another plastic one?
That's fine.
Another plastic, fantastic?
Yeah.
I think that's warm.
Yeah, that's why I left the air conditioner on. How many do you want?
We want a lot.
Well, I don't want to do the whole jar.
Then do half.
Yes, I'm using my fingers. They're clean.
Yeah. And she's frying them.
The pickles, not my fingers. It's about half a jar.
Yeah, that's good. That's like a good amount.
All right. Now, you could...
Oh, one less.
Put these in and it doesn't matter that they're wet. They're going to go in here anyway.
I'm going to slide by you and get that one that's on the ground.
You could put these in a plastic bag and shake, shake, shake.
Could. All right, I did throw that one away. You guys all saw me do it.
Yeah, when you have dogs in the house, the 5-second rule is somewhat non-existent.
Yeah.
Yes, you could lay these out, pat them dry, do all that, and it would be fine too, but
don't do all that.
Here's the deal. I don't care.
Much of the pickle juice is still in the plate.
Yeah, oh yeah, I've been squeezing them as I took them out. All right, so now we're gonna stick them over here. We had long conversations this morning, Dr. Farish and I, about breaded pickles.
About what?
Breaded pickles. His first question, that one broke, was spears or chips. And I said, chips, of course.
Yeah.
Spears are too.
Spears would be much like my fish fillets from this weekend. They'd get soft in the middle.
Yeah, because they're too wet.
Yeah, they're too wet. Whereas the slices, much like fish nuggets, fish little fingers, allow the dryness to happen a lot quicker and a lot better.
Well, and part of your problem, we won't name the restaurant.
No, we're not going to name anybody in a bad way. I mean, that's
what happened with your fish. I'm going to stop till that heats up. What happened with the fish is it was fried from frozen.
Yeah, it was. I mean, that was without a doubt.
I'm going to need something to put those
That's what our
in there.
Fryer's looking like tonight.
Yep, we're dancing.
Sort of.
So
we're not ready yet, though.
No.
Got a little bit more.
So I have taught you use the end of a
spoon.
wooden spoon, to check your oil and see if it's ready. You can also use flour, and if it kind of starts dancing, then you're probably ready.
It's not there yet. It's close. Oh, man. I get to make her another cocktail.
Told you I like those.
I know.
Putting my buttermilk up. I'm going to have to do something else with my buttermilk so I can use it this week. Biscuits. We'll have biscuits and gravy
again. We do 1.5 ounces of the square bottle Tennessee whiskey / bourbon. 1 ounce of this lovely square bottle of Cointreau.
I like Cointreau.
It's the best orange liqueur there is. That's what we should be sponsored by, is Cointreau. We use it. We're definitely never, ever going to be sponsored by Triple Sec. I can tell you that for sure.
No, because you've pissed them off.
Nope.
Can't crowd your pan on pickles either, by the way.
Triple Sec and George Clooney's tequila ain't ever going to be a sponsor here.
You know, people like what they like, right? So
Yeah, they do, but they're wrong.
We did, however, buy the Rocks tequila to make Cinco de Mayo margies, and we like it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think I like Dos Años the best, though.
Yeah, I mean, we're not big tequila drinkers anyway, but these don't take long. Like, by the time I get this one going, you'll probably have to pull those out.
What's not anymore, Brandon? I had to go let her dog in.
Didn't know she was out.
Oh, yeah, I let her out right before we started.
Oh. I will say this is not a...
One for you. One Lynchburg Lemonade, pink lemonade.
Thank you. Pink lemonade, yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
These are little messy guys.
Come on.
All right, I'm gonna get... Ooh. I think this is one also where I need bigger. Those are probably ready to pull already.
Yeah, probably.
After we get chicken in, I'll build some macaroni and cheese, and then we'll talk about that process. I'm trying to get the rest of them in there. These won't last long. The kid loves them.
Oh, yeah. Everybody loves fried pickles.
Well, if you love pickles, then chances are you love fried pickles.
Oh, yeah, no, we're definitely not big tequila drinkers. We really never have been. I
Not
haven't been
in
anyway.
a long time, no. I'm gonna have to clean the stove after this too. Whew, hot.
I got tequila out of my system before I was legal to drink it.
My mother, on the other hand, has loved tequila in her lifetime.
Yeah, not me. I will say, though,
I'll stop with that conversation for fear of getting disowned.
That Lynchburg lemonade is really tasty.
I love Lynchburg lemonade. Always have.
It's tasty.
This is like super messy, so I'm gonna rinse my hands off again.
That's why you put your gloves on.
Well, I have to rinse my gloves too, so that's like a non-issue.
It's easier to get the gloves clean than.
Yeah. It's just super sticky when you're dealing with little pieces of things.
Yeah.
Now you could fry like the sandwich stacks, like the long, thin slice, long ones.
There we go. Now we're showing our.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I know. I just spilled half of that on the floor.
Not really. Not a whole lot of it.
Okay. Once you kind of move the... Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Because my skillet's big enough, I can put another batch in. Ooh, sorry. You can take that with you if you need to.
I'm going to.
I'll wait for you to get done. We're also going to build a bit of a sauce for these fried pickles. You know, I've never fried pickles at home. We always order them, but I've never taken time to do it at home. Had a loner.
Yeah, the loner.
But you're just frying them long enough to get the coating fried because, you know, the pickles pickle, right? So they're beautiful. Yeah. My stove's going to be a wreck, but...
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
So do you guys like fried pickles? Have you ever made fried pickles?
They're kind of bar food, right? So
They are.
salty and greasy. Whoop. All right, I've just got a few left here.
Yeah, we could definitely do this on a Friday night.
Well, this would be much easier in the deep fryer situation because I could shake them up in a fry basket and do this a lot faster. But
Well, that one's already starting to brown.
yeah, it doesn't take long.
Nope.
By any means. And insofar as you want to keep them a little bit separate, if they stick together, so be it. And frying anything, by the way, double dredge is like the same process I'm using tonight for whatever you want to do. And season your flour. Just make sure you season everything. Season every layer. Otherwise, you'll have bland food and not realize it until you bite into it. And by the time we're done with this oil, the oil will be done. So there won't be any keeping it.
Nope.
But I will tell you that after it cools down, what I usually do to get rid of it is put it back in the same, because I used the end of a quart container. I just drain it back into that and throw the whole thing away. And when you run flour down your drains, run it down with hot water. Otherwise, it will get gummy and stick to the edges. And try not to do it with a whole lot of flour, because it is not good on your pipes. Hoo-wee. And if you have fingernails like I do, gloves might be your friend, especially with raw meat.
Gloves are always your friend.
Oh, well, when I cook, though, I don't really worry about it too much. I just wash my hands.
Oh, I know. All right, we're about done here.
Okay, well, I'm cleaning up this
Okay, you
mess.
clean up.
Or at least most of this mess. How are we on oil? Yeah, we're okay. I think I can get the chicken fried in that.
Might need a little bit more. Yeah, we'll probably need a little bit more.
A little bit more? Okay.
Yeah. There we go.
Ooh, those look good. Don't bite into them right out of the pan, by the way.
Oh, gosh, no.
Oh, sorry. That was a nice view of my backside, I'm sure.
Nope, I got to see the stove.
Oh, good.
There we go. There are our fried pickles.
And we don't care that this is dirty oil for fried chicken.
Nope.
Okay. We'll
Let's-
let that heat back up a little bit.
It's just the same stuff that we had before.
Right? I'm going to stick these in the oven for two reasons. Keep them out of the way and keep them happy and warm.
Gotcha.
Pay no attention to the mess that's on the stove.
I can't see the stove right now.
Okay, good.
Now you can. Yes, there's a little flour there.
Okay. Whew. We're going to get the chicken going, then I'm going to build macaroni and cheese.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yeah.
We need
Sure.
we need the tongs. I'm going to use silicone tongs. I lost a pair of tongs right there.
We have lots of them.
Because they won't break the chicken crust.
So we're putting all 5 of those in there?
Can't. They won't fit.
I was about to say.
I can get 3 in this pan at a time.
That's what I was wondering.
They're thin though, so they won't take long.
Nope. They got crosshatch marks on them.
They do from the sitting so long.
Yeah, look at that.
All right, I need some butter. Pardon moi.
We're definitely frying with some Earl over there.
Uh-oh.
So
I'm going to use the end of my butter.
What happens if we catch on fire?
Oh.
Well, we run down and get our
fire extinguisher,
which is somewhere around here somewhere.
It's in the hallway.
It's in the hall.
All right, I don't have a lot of macaroni, so I'm going to build just enough sauce for the macaroni. Yeah, you can see that. Okay, so that's a tablespoon of butter. We're going to build a small roux, and add not milk tonight, but evaporated milk tonight. As soon as I get, ooh, it's dusty.
It's dusty and cobwebby, but she still works.
Ooh. Uh-oh. You talk. I have to look for evaporated milk.
So as we're frying, want to make sure you have a
there it is.
Fire extinguisher handy.
Oh, yeah.
Because we do have a lot of oil in that pan. And
here's the deal. You want one of those handy regardless of what you're doing. You want one in your house.
So. Do we need to flip those?
You don't have to.
All right. Oh, big girl wants them back inside.
Fried chicken, you want at 165. I'm sitting at 150 on my big piece.
Come on, girl.
I'm going to turn this down, though, because it's spitting quite a bit.
That's why I went and got the extinguisher.
It's not going to catch on fire. You can flip them if you want to, but you don't have to.
What?
I said you can flip them if you want to, but you don't have to.
Nah.
Because they're pretty well buried in there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm melting my butter. When it's totally melted, we're going to put some flour in, build a roux. Then I'm going to put some evaporated milk in. Why evaporated milk? Class, raise your hand if you know what evaporated milk is.
Milk without the water?
Evaporated milk, shelf stable.
Yeah.
It is exactly what it sounds like. The liquid has been evaporated out of it. So you actually add water back to evaporated milk to get the same consistency as your milk that's in your jug in the refrigerator. Very similar to sweetened condensed milk in process. Sweetened condensed milk has sugar, sweetener added to it, something to sweeten it up. So they're mistaken for one another quite a bit. But evaporated milk will make this a lot creamier than regular milk without adding all of the fat from cream.
Want to put these back on here?
Well, right now I'm going to see what they're doing on the other side.
Flip them over. Oh, look at that.
That is some hefty
bark. Oh, those look so good.
That's what happens when you put cornstarch in your shit.
In pickles first.
Well, that too. Okay, this one's done.
170.
Yeah, we're done.
Oh, yeah. Bring this back?
Yep. Whew. A little warm in here. Yes, it's going right back on the same pan. The chicken's so hot that there's nothing going to live on it.
Oops. And we only have a couple of these racks anyway.
That's only half the story. Now, there is something special about Nashville Hot Chicken that we are going to, oh, that one's going to be without some breading, that we are going to do tonight after we get these fried. Okay. Now I got to get this butter going or I'm going to lose it because I've already started to brown a little bit.
Okay.
All right. About a tablespoon of, would you take this and put it up, please?
Yeah.
Of flour. which might have been a little bit much. So I'm going to add some olive oil just to get that flour to cook down. You're not looking for anything other than cooking the flour flavor out of the flour. All right. Now, Chili Davis, let's see if you've paid attention. If my sauce is too thin, even with my roux, what do I do?
Too thin?
Yeah. Oh, that hurt.
Cornstarch.
Uh-oh. I probably should have shook that up a little bit.
Cornstarch.
Cornstarch. You are correct.
I know what I'm doing.
Uh-oh. That is an old can.
Definitely not shelf stable.
No, well, I didn't shake it because I didn't think about it. Shoot. I can't turn it upside down to see. Okay, so here's the deal. When you don't shake it, that's what it comes out looking like. And it actually has caramelized.
Yeah.
And I can't, I have my glasses on. I can't see what the date is on the bottom of that. I bought a new can. We might be using milk, folks. Woo! It's warm in here.
Yeah, it's about 18 months after.
Past.
Yeah, 11/5 of 20.
Okay, so I grabbed an old can. What on earth did I do with the new can? Is it sitting over there by any chance? Any chance in hell that it's sitting over there?
I don't see anything over here.
Mm.
You want me to pour that out?
Oh, yeah, you can't use that. So lesson that we've learned tonight, evaporated milk is not as shelf stable as I had hoped.
Nope.
And no, I did not shake it up, but I don't think that would have mattered.
Yeah, not 18 months after, no. Actually,
Well,
like almost exactly 18
I don't
months.
think that was my new can. I hope not, Lord.
Yeah.
In which case, I don't see another one.
It might have been your new can.
It might have been, in which case the grocery store is not. Okay, well, we're using milk. Life goes on. So what I said about evaporated milk, however, is still stands.
Oh, look at those things.
Yeah, now that that's in, I will stick those babies. Yeah, they're not quite.
Oh, no.
They're getting there.
No, it was definitely beyond being whisked.
Oh, yeah, it was not. I could even smell it. It was not pretty.
Nope. It was
It was also a generic brand, which might tell me not to buy that again.
It was.
I don't know where my other can is, but oh well.
It's fine.
All right. Milk. Try not to trip over the dog. 2 different kinds of cheese because I only have about half a bag of my mac and cheese left. But it's going in. If you want to add spice to this,
Go for it.
So here's another pop quiz, Chili Davis.
What's that?
Why am I making mac and cheese to go with Nashville Hot Chicken? Or inspired by Nashville Hot Chicken.
The casein in the milk will bind with the capsaicin in the peppers and make us not have flaming poops in the morning.
Pretty much. If you want to get into health class. So the casein in, and I'm sorry if I'm screaming, but I'm talking over this is really loud.
You want to tag that, see if it's ready to come out? Because it looks like it is.
I'm just now at 130 on that one.
Oh,
no.
That's 191.
Yep, they're good. Okay, so back to the science lesson. The casein in the milk prevents the capsaicin
in the peppers
from binding to your taste buds.
Yes. And making it go, oh.
And making Mama here go, holy hell, this is too hot for my taste buds. All right, so now we have really nice cheese sauce. Basic cheese sauce, nothing fancy.
Nope.
And folks, I did my macaroni in the microwave. probably have more cheese sauce than I need for this amount of macaroni.
We got an award from your mom. I think that was probably my comment on the flaming poos.
Probably. I like my macaroni overly cheesy, and I probably have accomplished that in more ways than one here.
Yeah. Well, that camera just doesn't.
We've never been able to get. It doesn't matter what camera we use there. Yeah, there's way more cheese here than cheese sauce than I need, but that's usually my problem with macaroni and cheese. Here, I'll let you put that one back up. And yes, I do my macaroni in the microwave a lot. And I'll let you put that back up. Now we've got one more step on this chicken.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
Does it involve bacon?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I gotta let that oil sit.
Oh, the disappointment.
I have to let that oil sit and cool. So, here's one of my favorite cheats, by the way. Chili Davis said, "Put you back over here so you can see my favorite cheat."
Okay. Coming live. There you go.
Salad kits are one of my favorite cheats because everything's in one package. Mm-hmm. They're easy for lunch
or dinner. Even when you miss.
And I'm not going to add anything to this one, but you
move
can
that to the right just a little
bit. There
we go.
You can make them whatever you want. This one's bacon ranch.
Ooh.
So chili gets bacon. There's
yes.
So on nights where you're too stinking tired to give a poop about cooking, this and a piece of grilled chicken, fried chicken, any kind of meat, fish, whatever. A whole lot easier. I will tell you that normally I put the salad dressing in first. So I'll show you another trick. If you go down the sides and around and not just smack it right in the middle, you'll get a better coating on your salad.
Oh.
Otherwise, you get like a clump of it right in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm using a spatula.
I'm going to stir up the salad.
To mix it up. Now, why did I do this? Because traditionally you would have coleslaw with Nashville Hot Chicken. I didn't feel like making it, and we really like these. And it's okay to be half-assed homemade. Because Lord, everything else is homemade. So cheat on something.
We can cut some corners tonight.
Okay, what usually that was? Crap. I dropped something. Ooh. I'm down. Give me a moment to find a platter.
Okay.
Talk. You talk.
Well, I'm going to have to make another cocktail here in just a second. So we can talk about cocktails.
Okay. Talk about cocktails.
So, anybody have any questions on tonight's cocktail, the Lynchburg Lemonade?
Ooh-wee.
It's a really simple thing. You can use triple sec if you want. It is your cocktail. Make it your own.
Right?
But use Cointreau. So much better.
You're killing me with that.
So
here, this would be perfect.
Or Grand Marnier. It's an orange liqueur.
Watch out, Shiggy Boog.
That's all you're looking for.
One out. So, okay, don't go out.
And
turd. This is perfect.
You can even use this instead of this. And it's really good that way.
This will only hold 4 of my pieces.
But it's not Lynchburg then.
Which is okay.
Lynchburg's a place in Tennessee, and that's from a place in Kentucky.
All right.
Oh my Lord, look at that.
It only holds 4.
Well, that's fine. There's only 3 of us tonight.
All right. So here's the kicker with the Nashville Hot Chicken. You want to take part of the oil that you have fried everything in, minus all of the dirt. So I'm skimming off of the top.
No.
Not dirt. I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah. That's plenty.
Oh, yeah. It's most definitely plenty. And guess what we're going to do to it? We're going to double season.
Oh.
For you and the kid. I have a piece over there that's not for me, or not for you and the kid.
Oh, okay. You're going to put more hot sauce on it? Oh, you're going to put hot honey on it too?
Yes.
Nobody can see what you're adding.
Sorry. So I'm shaking in Nikki's seasoning salt here. Skip's peppers, which I think I'm going to put some more in. By the way, that pepper hits that hot oil and it just blooms. It is like incredible. Mm-hmm. I don't want to use that. Where's my fork?
Oh, get you a new one.
Gonna get me a new one. I'm gonna stir this up. And as if this isn't enough for you, we're gonna take a brush and we're gonna hit it with some more oil. And
I can feel my arteries clog as we speak.
Yeah. So, do you know the story behind Nashville Hot Chicken, by the way?
No. I do not. Or would you enlighten me?
I will be happy to enlighten you.
Oh, thank you.
And this is a bit of a bit of a legend as much as it is a story. So,
Nashville.
Nashville.
Need to get some more Cointreau, by the way.
Okay. Next time you go to the store. Chicken prices. I can't remember the end of the name of the Prices restaurant in Nashville is where Nashville Hot Chicken comes from. And it's become very popular in the last, 5 or so years in the food world. But so as the story goes, the person who kind of originated this was the wife of the person who owned the restaurant. Ultimately owned the restaurant. He was not a faithful human, let's say. And in the wife's desire to be vengeful, I'm trying to talk and find things at the same time. I'm going to make a sauce for the pickles. Desire to be vengeful, this man loved fried chicken. So she created fried chicken that would be so hot that it would do damage. And was very disappointed when the not very faithful husband
loved it,
bit into the fried chicken and declared it was the best thing he'd ever tasted. At which point she left. And
does not surprise me.
At which point the fried chicken went on the menu somewhere. And that's all the story I can remember. So I'm making some hot ranch dressing, which you can buy, by the way, if you don't want to do this, but notice it's not difficult.
Nope.
For the pickles.
Oh, you knocked your camera a little bit.
Oh.
Thank you.
So we're just going to mix that up till it's a pretty pink color.
Mm-hmm.
You could use Frank's, Sriracha, whatever you've got.
Yeah.
And literally I'm mixing it with Hidden Valley Ranch salad dressing because that's what we love here. Don't have to buy it. Don't spend money buying it. Mix it up yourself. All right.
Just make it yourself.
There we go. We're done.
We're done?
We're done.
We're finito?
I gotta plate it.
Yeah, we gotta plate it. Yeah, we gotta plate it because I want to bite. Man.
Then I gotta build a sandwich for the kid.
Smokes, that mac and cheese is massive.
Ooh, eggs. Okay.
Here, I'll put the eggs away.
Thank you. I need my tongs. Okay, I'm having a Julia Child moment here.
That's too much Lynchburg lemonade.
Too much going on. All right, big old hunk of chicken. Big old scoop of mac and cheese. Some green stuff.
Over here.
Because you got to have green stuff.
You got to have some green stuff.
And also from Nashville.
Hot honey.
Hot honey.
Woohoo. Oh my goodness. That's going to be so good.
There you go, baby.
Oh.
That chicken should be cool enough to bite into now.
Yeah. We'll find out. fork and knife. Can you get a fork?
Uh-huh.
Come on over.
We're getting a drink first.
Oh, you deserve one.
Thanks. I just want a little bite of yours because I have plenty of mine over here. That's not going to kill my taste buds. Oh, you gave me a big piece.
I didn't give you a big piece. I gave you half of my piece.
Cheers.
Mm.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like killer hot.
Mm-mm. No. Mm. Whew.
It's got just enough. That's actually,
Mm-hmm. That's like a mild hot.
yeah, it's a mild hot. So take it as hot as you want to, but
or don't. Make it to where you enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One of the things that usually goes in the oil, by the way, is brown sugar, which I omitted, but because I know you guys, the brown sugar tames the hot. I know they like the hot, so I didn't. But that's really good and just clogged my left artery.
Oh, it's so good.
Macaroni and cheese good too? I mean, this was pretty basic, but the Cabot mac and cheese, by the way, makes the mac and cheese.
It does.
Oh, it's good.
All right.
We're done.
We're done.
So, Nashville-inspired mild hot chicken. Make it mild, make it hot.
Yeah.
Do your thing. That's what recipes are made for.
That's right.
That would be very good on a sandwich, however. Oh, fried pickles. Dear God. What do we do?
You did that.
I'm thinking pickles would be really good on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I made the pickles. Here, have a pickle.
I'm grabbing a pickle.
Those are good fried pickles. Yeah, I approve. Oh.
Bye, everybody.
Next week, we won't be here because I won't be here.
Yep.
So we'll be back in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
And I don't remember what state. I cannot keep track of the states.
You cannot, can you?
No, it's bad.
I know.
Can't clearly keep track of my drink either.
Ohio.
Oh, Ohio.
We're in Ohio. We're not making Cincinnati chili.
No. I don't like Cincinnati chili.
Nope. Ain't happening.
There's a slew of Germans in Columbus, however.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll think of something for Ohio.
We got 2 weeks.
Some of the states are, let's just say, challenging sometimes, trying to figure out what's really, really ties to the state. I'm going to eat fried pickles tonight and figure that out. So 2 weeks, we will see you then. Thank you for spending time with us tonight. Love you guys, and we'll see you later.
Have fun. Enjoy your dinner. I know we will.